Before I start this video, I need to share to you what I found because it's the cutest thing ever. If you're from the Valley and you go downtown Brownsville, there's a store called El Gran Mercado and they have so many cute, cheap stuff. I need to share what I got with you. Look at my lafufus. Took the green screen off. Look at them. Pretty sure they were for kids, but like I have ears too. I can wear them. They were literally $1. Like, how could I leave them there? If you're the type to go out with your friends and come home really late at night, you better remember the key to the front door, or maybe this is gonna happen to you. So this guy says that where he lives in Mexico, if you drive like a mile or two away from the town, you'll start going up the hills and through some mountains, and that's exactly where him and his friends love to drive through and just stop and smoke a little bit. You know? So this particular night, that's exactly what they did. They drove through those hills, stopped and smoked a little bit, and then realized how late it was, so they were about to go drive back to his house. As they're driving to his house, he says that he's looking for the keys to the front door, but he can't find them anywhere. They're nowhere to be found. They stop the car, they look everywhere for these keys, and they did not find them. He knows that he cannot go home without the keys because he cannot wake anybody up in the house. He also knew that if he did knock on that door and his parents came and looked at him or smelled him, they were not gonna let him inside the house. So because of this, him and his friend had the bright idea that they should just go back to where they were in that mountain park and just go to sleep there and then drive back home in the morning. So that's what they did. They went back up to that mountain, stayed in the car, locked the car, and just went to sleep. He says that he's a really deep sleeper, so like no small noise or anything like that would wake him up, but he had already fallen asleep when he felt his friend shake him so hard to wake him up, and he had no idea why. When he opened his eyes, he started to hear some really strong wind. When his eyes are finally adjusting because they're in complete darkness up on the hill, he notices that his friend is looking straight through the windshield out in front of the car. He could tell that his friend was really scared at whatever he was looking at, so he also turned his head to look towards what he was seeing. And when he did, he can make out this lady with like a white gown and a veil over her head. He's looking at her, but he notices that it's not the front of her, it's the complete back of her, so they're not looking at her face, but they could make out the gown and a veil. He says that he stays very still and he's just looking at her without blinking, like not knowing what's gonna happen next. And as they're both looking at this lady, she turns around to the side and they see a horse face. They were both terrified of what they had just seen because it wasn't like a lady's face, it was a horse. And as soon as they saw that, they started putting the seats up. The friend turned on the car so that they can go. He mentioned how his friend had to put it in reverse.
What in reverse, here?
It's a little bit just to give him room to turn because the lady was literally right in front of the car. He mentions how as his friend was turning, trying to find a way, he was still staring at this horse-faced lady and that she was just dead staring at them. Like she wouldn't flinch, she wouldn't move, nothing. His friend managed to get the car out of that area and they made it out of there. Wonder if he went back to that mountain to smoke again after that one. That would have traumatized me for life. Like what the fuck? I feel like we've heard other stories about this horse-faced lady. Okay, the other story that I've heard about this horse lady was when this dude was really fucking drunk. He was walking home all messed up, right? And he saw this lady. He was trying to flirt with her, you know, try to get it on with her. Turns out to be this horse lady and he ran all the way home, sobered the hell up. So maybe she's there to like set you straight. I don't think I've heard of this lady doing anything physically with anybody, like hurting them physically, but also would we hear that? Would they be here to let us know the story? I need to stop overthinking everything. Okay, anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know.